proud members of the Podbelly Podcast Network.
I know you're tired.
It's Friday, bitch, it's time to have some fun.
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
When in doubt, fuck it.
Sup, y'all?
It's Friday.
It's
and
like boop, it's Friday.
if you work a normal Monday to Friday job, it is your weekend. If not, my apologies, but that probably means you got a weekend somewhere else where the rest of us didn't. So either way, it's Friday. And you know what? It's awesome because it's time to enjoy your weekend. This is F It Friday, where we just talk about whatever the F we want. So this morning we touched on some tricks to not eat so much. But then that made me realize I want to talk about hors d'oeuvres. So, JB, you need to try a bacon-wrapped blue cheese stuffed date. Sometimes they put almonds in them instead of the blue cheese, but I find the blue cheese is the best because it gives you that funk, and then the date's sweet, and then the bacon's crispy and salty, and it's just freaking delicious.
Oh, that sounds really good. You know what else that I heard recently? Somebody brought up to me are jalapeno popper deviled eggs.
What?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I have no idea, but it sounded amazing. Like in my mind, what I see is, I think she was like cream cheese and jalapeno with the egg, with the yolk. And you kind of mix that all up. And then I don't know if she did it, but I think you could like crumble, because like jalapeno poppers have like breaded stuff on the outside. Yeah. Like you could do a little bit of that on the top. And then maybe in my mind, I was thinking just a little piece of bacon.
That's what I was going to say. Or even some crumbled bacon, like make it super crisp and then like super crispy and then just crumble it.
Because that sounds incredible.
Dude, the other one I saw that sounded really good. It was like keto appetizers or something, or keto side dishes because I think it was Thanksgiving. I was looking up stuff, and one of them was like bacon wrapped carrots, and then you just it was bacon wrapped maple glazed carrots. So you wrap the bacon.
Oh yeah.
So you wrap the carrot in the bacon like spiral like, right? And then you brush like some maple syrup on it. Or if you're keto, I'm sure you can find some like erythritol maple syrup or something like that, or monk fruit sweetened maple, whatever. But I think if you're just brushing it on, there's probably not that much. And then you bake it until the carrot gets nice and soft and the bacon gets nice and crispy, and you have this delicious thing. I haven't tried it yet, but it looked good. I want to try it.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Like not even if you're not like, I don't know.
Well, dude,
I would totally do it.
Freaking that candied bacon is so good. Like I think they call it man candy at some places.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I think
dude,
it's basically just maple.
Yes.
Or it's just bacon brushed with like either like a brown sugar mixture or like maple syrup or something.
You know what my favorite is too? Are that include bacon or potato skins.
Oh, that's a good
and
one.
there's so many things you can do with potato skins. Like that's such a good because you can take out the inside and then you just fill it back like with the mashed stuff.
Twice baked potatoes. And then you bake that until it gets like crispy on top.
Yeah. Or then a good healthier one is lettuce cups.
Yes.
With
what? What do you put in them?
Oh, like chicken. PF Chang's.
Yeah, for sure. No,
which aren't necessarily healthy. But sorry, lettuce cups. Yeah, with the
I think
butter
that's
lettuce.
pretty healthy.
It's not the worst.
It's just ground something, ground chicken.
Yeah,
in a lettuce cup.
Or chopped chicken or Yeah. And another easily customizable one. You could do many different flavors. You got your sriracha, you got your Asian flavors. You could do a Latin inspired.
Dude, so we did our first fermentation of homemade sriracha. It's so freaking good.
Is it really?
So freaking good. It's so easy.
You might have to send me some.
Dude, you can just make it yourself easy.
I'll probably just make it myself easier.
So what you do is you go to the store. I mean, you don't have to do red, but like I wanted that vibrant red color of sriracha. So like I got some red. I got a bunch of red Fresno chilies. And a Fresno chili, if you're not familiar, it like kind of looks like it's like a slightly smaller jalapeno, basically. I would say the heat is probably about equal to it. But you could also, if you could find red jalapenos, you could use those, or anything red. Or if you're not like into spice, you can mix in like some red bell peppers too. But yeah, so any red peppers. And then we threw in some like Thai, the little skinny Thai chili peppers. We threw in a couple of those. So basically you just chop them all. You cut off the tops, you take out the seeds, chop it all up into, you don't have to chop it up too small, just chop it up, whatever. And then you take a bunch of garlic and a bunch of, you could do like, I think we did some ginger. And you can look up a recipe because I'm sure I'm missing something. But then you throw it all in a food processor. You mix it all up into like a paste, and then you put it in a bowl. And then we covered the bowl, but apparently you don't have to. I don't know. You could cover it with something. And then you just put it in like a cabinet for like a week. And then you just have to make sure, and you take the top off and you stir it like twice a day, and you'll see like it start to kind of bubble a little bit because it's just fermenting. So you let that ferment for like a week. And then when you're done, you throw that and like a little bit of vinegar. You can use any kind of, I used some apple cider vinegar, and I barely used any because I don't like stuff to be too vinegary. So I threw all that in the blender, blended that mofo up, and I have this delicious sriracha in a mason jar.
Dude, you're making me hungry.
That's our Fuck It Friday.
Well, and that's good too, because that's good for your gut. Anything that's fermented like that is like super good for your gut, right?
Dude, I made the best kimchi. Same thing, different thing.
Yeah, but it's kind of the similar process, right? I mean, you're fermenting
similar process,
stuff.
yeah. Just the kimchi, you chop up a Napa cabbage, you put a bunch of salt on it, and then you just like massage and squeeze and punch the crap out of it till it's all wilty, and then you rinse it off so you get all the salt off, and then we threw in like I chopped up some carrots, and you make them into like little sticks, like carrots.
No,
and
julienne,
yeah, julienne them. So I did that. Some daikon radish, some little radishes. We threw in like some Granny Smith apples that we chopped up, and I think that's it. And then what you do is you make a paste, and it's like Korean chili powder, fish sauce, garlic, ginger, and I think that's it. And then and a little bit of sugar and salt, and you just mix that up in like a food processor. And then you cover all your vegetables in paste, and I would probably put gloves on for this because you got a lot of chili powder and stuff going on in there. And you just kind of massage it all in there, and then you throw that into a mason jar. And then if you have one of those like fermenting lids, you can do that, or you just have to make sure and kind of unscrew the lid like once a day.
Gotta burp it.
So it burps it, yeah. Or they make little mason jar lids where you can just like push a little button thing and it burps it. Fancy stuff. But,
hell yeah.
Yeah, so we made some kimchi. We got some sauerkraut that's fermenting right now. I made some fermented green beans, and then I made one that's like peppers, carrots, and cauliflower. All pretty good.
Nice. That's awesome, dude. Well,
so go
that is Fuck It Friday. Enjoy some delicious. Next week we will talk about our favorite holiday beverages. I know I did a little bit here, but
for sure.
Get after it. Enjoy your weekend. Do it responsibly. Keep on your track with your goals, and whatever you're doing, be good, y'all.
And next week we have some surprises for you. We got on Wednesday, I believe, a new episode of Hillbilly Horror Stories should drop that I was on, and on Wednesday also,
shoot,
a new episode of Podcasts We Listen To podcast is dropping, and that is where Jeremy, the host of that show, interviewed Steve and I, and it's pretty fun. So,
hell yeah,
check it out. We'll talk to you guys on Monday.
All right, peace out, folks.
Peace.
I don't know why I said that.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.